Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to continue watching House of the Dragon. We are in season 2 and at episode 2. I'm so excited to watch the next one. If you're new here, hello, welcome in. My name is Cora. It is so lovely to have you here. I'm also a Twitch streamer and I create gaming content here on YouTube. If you want to check the gaming content out, you can click the link up here. And if you want to come and hang out live or check out any of my other social media, the link to that is down below in the description box. And if you're not new, welcome back. The last episode, we had the season start, and it starts off with Rhaenyra finding out that Luke is dead, which is heartbreaking to watch. It is so hard to see her go through all of those emotions and knowing that it is because of the other side, the side that they are trying to, well, she is trying to come up with some sort of parlay with, and who they're basically at war with. Luke's death is because of them, even though, you know, we kind of saw it from a different angle. It's true, but also maybe not 100%, but then, you know, complicated. But either way, not only does she have to go through losing a second child within a very short amount of time, as she's trying to take back her crown and, you know, dealing with a war, she's now doing that as a grieving mother. It's great season start. Very heartbreaking, very nerve-wracking to watch, and I'm very scared of what's gonna happen in this one, because Rhaenyra decides that she wants Aemon's head, which I don't agree with. First off, when Luke got Aemon's eye when they were kids, Alicent demanded an eye for an eye, which I also disagree with, obviously. And it wasn't like the whole conflict between the kids in that episode, that's a whole different story with so many angles, but either way I don't agree with an eye for an eye, okay? And now Rhaenyra, who back then called Alicent cruel, is basically demanding a life for a life. Sure, they were kids back then, they are slightly older now, more aware of consequences than they were back then, and I understand that she's a grieving mother, but Aemon's death is not going to repay her in any way. There's no way that Aemon dying is gonna heal her wound, even though I do understand how she feels against Aemon. But then also, I really liked how a lot of people seem to like stand up for Rhaenyra when it was the eye for the eye thing. So it's a little sad seeing her turn. I understand that it's because she is grieving, and I don't know, the Rhaenyra that I have known up until this point, it doesn't feel like she would actually want his life. Maybe in that moment, but generally speaking, I don't know if that's what she actually wants. I don't think she wants to kill any of her, well, siblings or Alicent's children. But I can understand that after trying to get this to work, and then this having happened, that she would say something like that. Obviously, Daemon took this into his hands, which I'm not surprised about, and he thought out a rat killer and a god that was not a big fan of high powers, so someone who definitely already has bad feeling towards them and would be willing to do something like this, still being paid, but you know, feeling a little bit more inclined to technically, I suppose, commit treason apart from murder and breaking into the castle and all of the list that they're supposed to do. Daemon describes Aemon pretty well, because, you know, there's only one one-eyed blonde, well, white-haired prince in the castle. Shouldn't be that hard to find. I don't know. I did not take Daemon's non-answer to what do we do if we can't find him as take any prince you want, or any prince will do. Now, this is Daemon though, so he could have very well meant that. I'm not saying that's not possible, because I really like Daemon as a character, but I could see how he would be willing to flex those limits just to get revenge on that side. But I also don't think that he meant that, because if he comes back to Rhaenyra and then having killed another prince, I don't think that that would be very well received. I'm not 100% sure. I'm hoping we'll find out in this episode, but they do end up killing Jaehaerys instead. Jaehaerys is the firstborn son of, I guess, King Aegon. Aegon, who sits on the throne at least. It is his and Helaena, his sister's firstborn son, and they kill him instead because they can't find Aemon, and then they find him and Helena's not able to do anything. And that scene, it's just, I don't even want to think about it. It was so brutal and she was so helpless, and they all were, the three of them, her kids and her, like there was nothing that they could do. And it was so painful because the revenge was against Aemon for Aemon taking Luke's life, and now Jaehaerys is dead for no reason whatsoever, and it just absolutely sucks. And the thing is that everyone has kept telling Alicent that if you don't get rid of Rhaenyra and her kids, Rhaenyra's gonna get rid of you and your kids. She's gonna kill them. And this happening, it proves that point. And now I don't think that that is what Rhaenyra wants, but it will prove the point that Rhaenyra is a cold and heartless killer who will do anything to sit on the throne, which I don't believe that she would. I don't think that she would do anything to sit on the throne, but here we are. It is going to look that way, and no matter how this went down, she still did send to kill Aemon, and no matter the outcome of that assassination, and that assassination not being very successful, it is gonna be on her. It is gonna be on her, and the war that was already bound to be real bad and real bloody is just gonna get so much worse now. It was an interesting episode. I hate that we couldn't go one episode without a death, but I am not surprised considering what show that we are watching. I also liked seeing a little bit more of the White Worm. You know, she's kind of already had her entrance into season 2, and I'm very intrigued to see if she's gonna have a bigger play in this. Seeing Aemon as king was also something. I don't like Aegon, okay? Did I say Aemon? I meant Aegon. Anyway, I don't like Aegon. He is arrogant, he is immature, and I cannot get out of my mind from season 1 that he enjoyed watching the child fighting. That's just... no. With that said, and you know, keep that in mind when I'm about to say the next thing, but seeing him as a king kind of seeming to want to help the people of King's Landing and the people who came with petitions to him, that was quite cool. I quite liked that. Otto did not, which made it even more enjoyable, but Otto seemed to despise everything that that Aegon was saying in like the petition meeting thing. But he seems to have potentially maybe grown a little bit since we saw him in the other season, and that doesn't take away what he has done, because it is absolutely terrible. And not just the child fighting, he attacked the maids, and like I'm sure he did a bunch of other stuff that is not okay on any level, but just that part is like, oh, okay, he seems to actually sort of care about other people at least. So, you know, it's a good step in the right direction, okay? Do I think he's a great king? No. Do I like him? No. But that did surprise me. It wasn't, he didn't say things that I expected him to, and I thought that was pretty cool in the last episode. I also really enjoy Helaena as a character, and I hope we get to know her more in this season. Wish that it was under other circumstances considering what happened, but she's been saying so much things that I would not know how to perceive, but I feel like there's so much meaning to it. And the fact that she mentioned the rat killers after a rat killer killed her son, I'm starting to wonder if she has like a fifth sense or something, if she's psychic, or if there's gotta be something more about her that I really like. And I have to say, Helaena is by far my favorite Hightower character in this. She's really cool. I do like her, and I'm really sorry that she had to go through what she had to. But great episode. Probably miss a lot of details in this wrap up, but I'm very excited to see where this is gonna take us, especially with the assassination of Jaehaerys that was supposed to be Aemon, and now we have more dead children. It is horrible, and I don't, it's not gonna be great. Whatever's gonna happen is not gonna be good, but I'm excited to watch it nonetheless. So without further ado, let's get into episode 2. Still really like this intro. Oh god, look at that. Oh, holy heck. Oh, they're probably questioning like all the staff as well, right? I wonder if something's gonna happen to the girl who saw the rat killers. Because they should know what the rat killers look like, and that wasn't one of them. So what if she is gonna be blamed for not saying anything? Oh, this is just so I feel scared for all the people working in the castle if they will be punished somehow. I have to say I really dislike Sir Kristen. Oh god, he's ruining the whole thing. Oh, strike at me? Well, I guess that technically probably feels like they did because they took his son.
This is war! I declare war! I declare war!
Oh, it's kind of heartbreaking seeing him ruin all that his father worked on with that, but I get that. Like, losing your son must be terrible, 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 so anything that helps. I wonder, he's gotta understand that they were trying to come for him, right? Oh yeah, see, I knew they were not supposed to take the coins. I was like, that's the dumbest thing, okay? Not that I was cheering them on exactly, but like, it makes it so evident that someone was in here. Although that might make it more evident that they were trying to come for him. Not that that helps per se, but probably, I don't know, maybe even makes it worse. I don't know. Oh, did he drop a coin as well?
The search progresses. The villain will be found. You mustn't be shaken by this.
Of course they're gonna be shaken by that. What do you mean?
The child.
Yeah.
The child is dead.
The child. With emphasis on the child.
His pain is ended. But what they've done to Micah.
Yeah, the pain that Helena's gonna feel is ginormous, and her too, obviously, was her grandson. And I really believe that Alicent loves her kids and grandkids a lot. Even though I disagree with her a lot, I think she genuinely do.
Who will pay?
Whosever hand did this or caused it to be done.
And what if the hand that's done it is not who must be blamed?
For what sin?
Oh god. She thinks that the gods are punishing her for all that she has done?
We'll mourn as we must, but some good may yet come of this.
How can you, I mean, obviously I like watching things on the good, like positive end, but could anything actually come that's good from this?
My
without,
son is
like,
my legacy!
overcome this? That is, like, overshine this.
And where were you? The Lord Commander of my King's Guard.
Yeah.
Having ordered the Night's Watch.
A bed.
A bed!
Well, in a very specific bed as well. You know, in this case, I actually think that he is allowed to be angry with him, considering where he actually was.
Who did this?
It's not like he was
What?
asleep.
Is there any question who did this? Bitch queen of bastards! She's fucking laughing at me!
Oh, I can assure you though, she's not laughing, if anything. I
You
get
wished her life to
he
be
must
spared.
feel that. Oh, don't blame her. I mean, I get it, but the fact that everything is happening is just
He's a gold cloak, noted for his brutal nature. We caught him, fleeing the gate of the gods. with the
Oh, they
child's
actually
head
found.
in a sack.
They actually found him. Oh no.
We know our enemy!
A king may have more than one enemy, Your Grace.
Also true.
You do well to ascertain if this is your sister's hand, or if there is a serpent.
I suppose you're right, Ironrod.
I think it's a good idea, even though I would guess that it's Rhaenyra, and we know, but it's actually good to make sure that's not someone on the inside. Although I'm a little scared how this is gonna make Aegon act.
Lord Jasper is correct. In one sense, we must determine what happened, being the keeper still in peril. In another sense, of course, it doesn't matter.
You mean to blame Rhaenyra?
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, of course.
I will not be seen as weak.
No, they want
already
him
seen
to
as
see.
weak.
No, they want her to seem brutal. They want her to be a child murderer. Oh, that is too smart. Oh, I hate this. Oh no.
The people see an omen.
Yeah,
Whisper in the streets.
probably
say
do.
Perhaps Rhaenyra should be queen.
and perhaps she should.
Monster, slayer of infants.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Oh, I can see that pains Alice, and she doesn't want
Let
that.
them see the child. Let them look
Oh
upon
God,
the works
no!
of this
You
pretender
can't
to be
display. That is just too brutal. I get it. We're at the war, but like displaying a child being murdered. That's just too much. That's
No, I will not have my little son's body dragged through the street like a dead dog.
Not dragged, honored!
That's a lot though. Oh, it pains me so
Jaehaerys was my
much.
grandson. I loved him. I will not have him die in vain.
Is there any way that a child can die where it's not in vain though?
Jaehaerys will do more for us now than 1,000 knights in battle. You will have your war, your grace, but if you wait a short time, you may yet double your strength.
Yeah, this could gain them a lot. It is true. I hate it, but it really, really could. Especially because it's Jaehaerys, a child, and not Aemon.
My darling, but it might be the right one.
I don't like this though. Couldn't they
Riding
just tell
behind
everyone?
him, his mother, the
I know
queen,
this is gonna be
and
stronger,
with
but
the Queen Dowager.
it's so brutal.
Realm must see the sorrow of the crown, sorrow best expressed through its most gentle souls.
Her and Helaena, oh, they are gonna have to walk through the city with him, aren't they?
Must be spared.
Holy heck. No, this is too, oh, this is so bad. Look at her. I feel so much for Helaena. I wonder if she
We've been
feels
asked to
like
ride
it
in a
was
wagon behind
her
his body.
fault.
I don't want to.
Neither do I. But when a thing like this happens, a blow to the king is a blow to the realm. When the people share our grief, they draw closer to us.
But I don't want them close.
Yeah.
I don't know them.
Sometimes we have to pretend.
Oh, she's gonna be forced to do this.
We have a duty. Helena, what you saw last night when you came to my room.
This is for my boy.
Oh, I'm about to cry. My fudge. This is so hard to watch. I wonder if Helaena feels disappointed, not at her mum doing that or anything like that, but the fact that the king's guard wasn't, or like Christian Cole wasn't actually on duty when he was supposedly supposed to be. Oh, this is heartbreaking. They're gonna gain a lot from this though. I hate to say it, but they are. It feels so brutal displaying a kid like this. I can see strategically, if you remove all emotions, why this is a smart thing to do, but I genuinely do not believe Rhaenyra would have wanted this. Aemon, well, I'm not sure yet, but this is just, no. They did catch him. Oh wow, okay. And Helaena would be able to actually point out whether that's the right person or not even. So. Oh my god, is he?
Daemon Targaryen.
He's just gonna spill the beans.
Half when the job is done.
Who is us?
A rat catcher employed by the household.
He's like, don't torture me, I'll tell you everything. Me seeing those will be enough. He scares me. The fact that he seems to enjoy pushing people around and torturing people is a terrifying trait. Oh god. Oh, they really decapitated him. I mean, they said that earlier, but I don't know, it didn't click for some reason. It clicked now. Oh god. I wonder what's going through her head as they're going through this, Helaena, especially.
But I cannot vouch for his grace.
Yeah, he is, probably. It doesn't matter if it wasn't your choice, like, you were hired by someone, you were still the one committing it, so... Oh god. I can't say I really blame him, but it's still hard to watch. Oh god, if this must... it pains me seeing them. They're doing a really good acting job here. Like, it hurts my stomach seeing them in this much pain. Like, clenching to each other, or like, their hands together and stuff. It's just... Especially after Alicent lit the candle for... Oh god, no. For Luke, this just... I don't know. I think she was genuinely sad about that too. I know a lot of people don't like Alicent, but... I don't think that this is what she meant to happen. All of this, and Rhaenyra too. Oh no. Oh god, oh no. Please just hug. Just hug and don't look at anyone. Please don't tell me anything's gonna happen to him. Estes, no, I can't watch this. Why does it feel like she's gonna go there and like...
The monstrous!
Oh. Take her child down.
The boy's head was severed from his body.
You know. Why you...
They are accusing me of having a hand in this.
Yes, because Daemon is... Oh.
We send our own messages denying this vile allegation.
But I'm not sure they will be received in good faith.
Yeah, they're really in a bad position.
Let me fly out on Vermax. Rhaenys is needed in the gullet and I can watch for movements from King's Landing.
No.
She's terrified of losing any other children. I can get
Damage to our
that.
decision is immeasurable. At a time when we most need loyalty to our cause.
Damon's not gonna say anything. You know, Oh
Having
my god,
lost
he
my
looks
own
so
son,
smug.
That I would inflict such a thing on Helena of all people.
Yeah, that is true. On Helena of all people, I don't believe she would do that. I understand why other people would believe that, but she knows. Rhaenys knows.
A mother so aggrieved might naturally seek relief and retribution.
Are you suggesting, Sir Alfred, that my grief drove me to order the decapitation of a child?
An action taken in haste.
Mind yourself.
Yeah, this is not Rhaenyra. She is not that cold. Not yet, at least. He hasn't said a word. Oh, he looks so smug.
Assassins to murder children in their beds.
I sent the Queen's vengeance for her son.
What did you tell this vengeance? That a boy lies dead and I am accused of killing him.
I was clear in my instructions. Aemond, the brother of Aegon the Usurper. I cannot be responsible.
And you're just laughing about it.
If Aemond was not to be found, what were your instructions? You said that it was your aim to spill Hightower blood. And if not Aemond, then anyone would do.
No.
You have wounded me, weakened my claim to the throne.
Yeah. You didn't say, then don't take anyone, though, did you? I understand. Rhaenyra doesn't trust Daemon, does she? Doesn't feel like she ever could, fully. Love him, yes, but trust him.
Cannot trust you, Daemon.
Oh my god, not her saying that right after I said that.
Trusted you, wholly. Much though I wished to, willed myself to.
Yeah.
Now I have seen that your heart belongs only to you. I'm older now. I have challenges enough.
I have served you faithfully.
Have you? Or have you used me as a tool?
Oh god. I don't doubt that they love each other, but there is a lot of truth in what she just said.
When Sir Eric brought you the crown, did I myself not place it upon your brow?
Yes, but before that, you sought to lead a council of war while I laboured. My throne, Daemon!
Yeah.
I think you used my words as an excuse to take your own revenge.
I think partially, maybe. Not only, but...
I'm not on my way even now to Harrenhal to raise an army in your name, Rhaenyra. Yours!
Partially, I think it is in hers, but I think it's also a willingness to do other things and gain power, nonetheless.
Do you accept me as your queen and ruler?
I wonder how this is gonna sound when he says...
What I think I lost.
You did not lose it, you gave it away, because you thought ever and only of your own glory, and not of my father in his...
Was afraid to be seen in my shadow.
That is not how I took that.
Or did he merely use you as a tool to put me in my place because he was afraid of me?
Maybe mainly, but not because he was afraid of you
It's not
for that way.
afraid of you, Daemon!
He didn't think that you'd be a good king, though.
Trust you. Any more than
Yeah.
I can trust you. You struck
Oh
down a
no.
child.
Yeah. Maybe not on
It was a
purpose. Maybe.
mistake.
A mistake is still a child dead, though.
You're pathetic.
Oh god. She really said that. But if she turns Daemon into an enemy instead of keeping him close, then we could have 3 parties all going for the throne. Not gonna say I don't agree with Rhaenyra a lot here, though. Even though I love Daemon as a character, he is very hard to trust on so many levels, and he's also extremely impulsive. I don't doubt that he wants the best for Rhaenyra, generally speaking, and that they love each other, but I don't believe that they're good at working with each other. And I think that what Daemon wants isn't necessarily the exact same thing as Rhaenyra. That regardless of him looking for the throne or not, I don't think it would be the same, you know, thing that they want to have achieved in the end.
Take Moondancer and keep a watch on King's Landing. I will be vigilant.
Is she gonna send her out instead of her son? Or maybe that's not what he suggested. I like Daemon's daughters though. They seem really, really genuinely good people. Yeah.
He must follow his own path.
What does this mean though? He must follow his own path. Does that mean that she's actually done with him? Because even though I am frustrated with Daemon, having him on the opposite side will not be a good thing. Oh, he's really riding out. Where is he gonna go? Oh no. I don't like this. He scares me. Oh, she made it. I'm very proud of Helena. We have to protect her at all costs. Oh, I mean, I'm sure they don't have like a close relationship or anything, but I don't know what that meant. Is he angry with her? Oh no, they're taking the bed away. Oh, I can't. I mean, it makes sense, but holy heck. I wonder what he's thinking. Does he feel like this is partially his fault in any way? Oh, I'd be so scared with them. So they were both twins. Am I right? They're twins, and then Helena's children were twins too? Oh no, wait, maybe they're not twins. I'd be so nervous, like, looking at my own children after something like this happened. If I were blamed for killing someone else's child, I'd be terrified they'd come from my own. Terrified.
Have you told anyone?
Where he was?
What do you take me for?
One who seeks absolution.
There is none for what I've done.
Is he gonna enter? After everything that happens, that's just... that would... yeah, well... Oh, the brother. Is he gonna suspect him, or... No, I really hope not, just because they're brothers. No, I guess that would, you know, well, make sense in a sense.
What is this? It's a reminder of yesterday. The procession was muddy. The night was long, Sir Kristen.
You defy my authority, Sir Eric.
I do not. The white cloak is a symbol of our purity.
Yeah, and what happened was not a pure thing, so...
We so easily sully our ancient honor.
Is he only asking him? Because I'm assuming other people have dirty clothes as well if they were working really hard with the funeral, right?
I have heard, my lord. I'll remedy the error.
Gonna like remove him eating his food. Yeah, see. I thought he suspected him. But they already found the guy though.
With King Aegon.
You still think that it's him?
And you were not in the private quarters where you might have prevented the crime. Well, if you had thought to go upstairs. Where were you? Oh, Commander.
Yeah, better question actually.
Your brother is a thief and a traitor to the crown.
Doesn't matter though. Doesn't mean he is. I mean, they're literally siblings fighting a war against each other currently, so...
You well know how it pains me. How are we to know that you do not secretly share his sentiments?
I denounced him before the king.
If I'd shared his sentiments, I would have fled with him. First, your brother betrays us.
You're gonna blame someone else when you have such a big part in this?
He's murdered on your watch.
You are mad, sir.
Yeah.
You cannot think what I think has no relevance.
Actually, it does, because this is what you think, because you don't want to take the blame
you have brought
yourself.
Disgrace upon our ranks.
Oh god, I can't believe he's saying this. Actually, I can, but well.
How am I to do that?
Oh god, what is he gonna make him do? Can't be serious. I feel bad for him.
We will go to Dragonstone and strike down Rhaenyra in our own halls.
How could he possibly do that?
We will pay
I'll say they know that it was okay. They know that it would they were trying to do that, despite wow, okay.
A matter of courage.
Yeah.
The castle is defended against all enemies, now especially.
This is just stupidity.
Your twin serves there at the pleasure of the so-called queen. They will mistake you for him if you play the part. Down the pretender, and you will end a war before it begins.
You do know Rhaenyra has children, right?
You would send me to my death or to triumph.
To death, that is what you're trying to do, and I know it. I'm not saying I think that it was right that Rhaenyra was trying to kill Aemond, but he made it sound like she did that out of nowhere.
Question your loyalty to
for no reason. Oh god. Stop doing that. He was with the king all night. The king would remember that, no? Unless he was drunk, I suppose he doesn't necessarily have to remember that. He's just trying to clean up his own slate and make sure that no one thinks that it was him.
Supper. I wasn't hungry.
I don't think anyone was, really.
Do you know where he went?
Harrenhal, I would think.
Sometimes I think I
She's
hate
a good shot, right? Oh, interesting. That she hates him, not that she's a good shot.
What do you remember of my uncle?
He taught us to catch fish and sing sailors' shanties. He had a weakness for cake.
And to Harwin Strong?
Oh, she's really going to touch on that subject?
Gentle and fierce.
I guess they ought to be married, if they haven't yet, so...
Breakbones.
They're kind of cute together, I'm not gonna lie. I know that they're like cousins, but... Ish.
I miss Luke.
Yeah. What a changing scene. Okay. Oh, it's Aemond.
Daemon sent them to kill me.
You were with me.
Oh, he went... Wait.
In truth, I'm proud.
He went back to her. They were asking her when they were looking for Aegon, weren't they? It was here they were looking for him.
He's afraid of me.
as well he should be. The boy is grown into a man.
She's quite a lot older than him, right? It's kinda like he's acting like she's his mother, but like also not.
I am sorry for it.
Interesting. He actually admitted that. He lost his temper. Does that mean he's taking partially the blame?
I would remind you only that when princes lose their temper, it is often others who suffer. A small folk like me.
I feel like Aemon must be really, really lonely, huh? Oh, is this the what's it called, Smith?
Surely the city cannot yet be short of food.
I think not, but people are afraid. Those with means are holding everything they can.
Yeah, the people of King's Landing are not doing great, huh?
I don't think you let children go hungry while you filled your own cellars.
Lucky we don't have enough coin to find out.
Oh, maybe people are not so inclined in King's Landing about this. Depending on how Aegon does on the promise, huh? Because they think they're being starved, basically, and, like, neglected by the king and the crown.
Say you have a pot of your goat stew simmering at home.
You're in luck. I hear Lord Corlys himself commended you for your service to him.
Why does he not seem proud of it?
I am one of a dozen shipwrights now called from Hull to attend with all speed to your fleet.
Oh.
You made no offer.
They have another fleet? Wait, who are they then?
Do not be foolish, Alan. To serve with a sea snake is to make your fortune.
There is a war brewing, Adam.
Yeah, that's true.
Your opportunity to distinguish yourself. Remind him of
or
your
kill
word.
yourself.
Oh, I need no favors.
But brother, he owes you. He owes us.
Does the stew have carrots in?
Are they like a high-up family that has their own mini-fleet then?
Daemon flies when we most need his hand at the oar.
Where he goes, he wishes to be his own master.
He is the king consort.
He's not very good at being the consort part, though.
The king.
Yeah, not the king.
I too have felt the crown pass over me. It is a hard thing to accept.
You do not think Daemon will challenge her?
Oh, he might. He might. Or at least ruin it for her. Or all of them.
But neither can he allow her to command him.
Pity.
If he can take Harrenhal, all may well be forgiven. In the meantime, I am...
Is that the plan? That he's gonna try to take Harrenhal and that will maybe win Rhaenyra back?
We will not let the queen falter.
I'm glad that she has Rhaenys on her side. Rhaenys is very stable and strong and also very smart. She needs someone like her.
The Lady Massaria, Your Grace.
Is she still kept as a prisoner? Because didn't Daemon say that he was gonna let her go?
You're aware of yesterday's events in King's Landing. Tell me what part you played. I know you are entwined with the usurpers. Who are you?
A prisoner.
So they've actually kept her a prisoner and not let her go. I feel bad for her. I get that they're angry with her. Oh, well, Rhaenyra being angry with her, at least. But
gave Daemon 2 names. That is the extent of it. And I did not wish to do that much. He said it was the price of my freedom.
Yeah.
He's gone. A week. Or forever, I do not know.
She knows how to play with Daemon, but not Rhaenyra, I don't think.
Indeed.
Not as much, at least.
You remember me now.
Yeah, she does.
He said he would marry you. He said you carried his child.
Not everyone found the jest funny.
You trade in the secrets of the Red Keep. And now, when my enemy coils himself to strike at me...
I can do nothing now but ask you to honor your husband's words.
At best, I lose an asset. At worst, you betray me in some foul way.
I have no interest in betraying you, Your Grace.
But how could she know that? I don't think she does, but I don't think she really cares about who sits where, on what throne, but not necessarily, not yet at least, but...
I toiled in service, I stole, I sold my own body for coin or bread, and I listened. I made myself valuable to powerful men. A home, then they set it all aflame.
Who did?
The High Towers, I can only assume. Hand did not like it when I showed my teeth.
Oh.
Daemon, Otto Hightower, they will never accept me. Might as well have remained a whore.
I like her, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like she could earn the respect of Rhaenyra. She's really straightforward with her. I guess she can take it. She's good at handling herself. Oh, she's not gonna answer? Dang, I wanted to know. It would be kind of cool if she could help Rhaenyra in this. It would be a cool combo of people, I think. Uh-oh. What sign is that crab? Because I remember the crabs from the first season, but... I'm not sure whose dragon that was. I need to get better at spotting the dragons so I can know who is where. Oh god, there are people hanging. For what?
Who are they?
Ratcatchers.
All of them? Oh, they took all of them, didn't they? Holy heck. And they're showing all the people of King's Landing that this is what they do if you go up against them. Oh, no, the dog! No!
What have you done?
Killed all the rat catchers, you mean?
Rat catchers!
Oh, I had them hang.
Oh god, that was the scariest reply I've ever heard.
He could not say for certain which man it was, so...
Idiot! The king is my grandson, and my grandson is a fool.
Oh, he's still a king though.
Hang them from the walls of the city for all to see.
Yeah.
Their wives and children gather now at our gates to weep and
on the
curse
rare
your
occasion,
name.
I am agreeing with Otto Hightower. Maybe not for the same reason though. I don't think that this was right to do, but not because they all hate him now, but because it's wrong. You can't just go and kill everyone like that.
Bought their approval with your mother's tears. We made a bitter sacrifice, and you've thrown it away after all I've done for you.
He thinks so much of himself though, Otto Hightower.
At least I did something. I have not answered injury to the crown with, what, wailing. I will not be thought weak. We must act. Sir Criston Cole has acted.
Oh god. Is it now that he's gonna know what he did with Eric?
And what has Sir Criston Cole done?
Oh, just sent a man to his death to assassinate Rhaenyra.
To slay Rhaenyra.
Yep, there we go. To make sure no one knows what he did.
He's pretending to be his own twin. Brilliant.
It looks like he's about to faint out of like pure anger.
It's time the bitch queen paid a price.
He just hates Rhaenyra so much because he feels used by her, right?
Without consulting me.
Maybe he was a little bit, but it's the same now, no? Isn't it? With the queen, Alicent. He's so angry. Oh god, I'm like scared of what they're gonna do to him if he continues screaming at them.
You never think of your father.
He was a good king.
Dignity.
Fuck dignity. I want
Oh
revenge.
lord. Which is understandable,
My father
but
is dead.
is he gonna remove him as a hand?
And we are the poorer for it.
I will agree with him for that though. I will agree with him on that. It would have probably been better if he was alive, because this is not great. Because he's already been thinking about not having him as a hand due to his son mentioning it. No, not his son. Another guy's son.
He made me king.
Oh, I forgot his name. Corlys? Your mother made you king. Is that what he's gonna say? Or I made you king?
Remove your badge, Sir Otto.
Yeah, there we go. I knew it. That was the end of it.
You are my father's hand, not mine. Take it off.
Who's he gonna name his hand instead? Is he gonna go for the guy I was talking about earlier? Is he called Corlys? No, not Corlys. That's, oh my god. That's not him. I keep mixing up names. The snake guy. The one who has been working with Alicent.
You think yourself clever, but without a strong hand at your side to guide.
Give it to Cole.
Okay, I did not see that coming. Can he be hand?
In this hour, you have proven yourself of more worth than 100 old men.
Oh, this took a twist that I was not expecting.
Will be a steel fist.
You will.
If only he knew more about Sir Criston Cole. He's a little bit naive sometimes, I think, trusting people. Both Cole and Aemon, I think he trusts them too easily. I don't think that he expected this either.
You are dismissed.
Without him as hand, though, this could take a nasty turn.
I sense that there is danger in you yet, but I will keep the word of my house if you say that it was given. You may go.
The quietness.
Arian ship in the harbour, bound for Myr by way of Pentos. I will see that you are given passage.
I am... Thank you.
I think that this could put in a good word with her though, right?
Then have someone take her down and secure her berth on the Corwin.
Oh no, now I'm scared. I'm like, is this the right brother or not? He can't have already gotten there, right? She saw him. She saw... Oh, what is she gonna do about this information? Is she?
A moment.
Is she gonna do something about this? Oh, that'd be so cool if she was like, I just left him with the queen and now I saw him walking back up. Because she said last time I saw you, there were two. She knows he has a brother as well.
Sir Eric, I thought you were within.
Sorry, lack of vigilance. The enemy is about, good sir.
And of course they're just gonna let, the fact that the Criston Coles and Aegon's plan is working this well. They're just gonna let him in. Hopefully his brother is with the queen though. I don't know if, hopefully, I don't know, that could like end well as well, but you know what I mean. Is she gonna be fast enough to let them know? Because despite them knowing he has a brother, none of them would think of him coming here. Oh, I feel like I can't breathe. Oh god, what if the brothers have to kill each other? How would they even know which is which for sure, right? Are they that good at like looking at them as people? Because they're like, you know, servants in a way. Oh, that was so sneaky. I feel like I can't breathe. Wait, why is she moving away?
Please try and lay down, Your Grace. Thank you.
I don't know how this is gonna end. Oh no. It's locking her in. Why do I feel like, oh, that would mean there's only one way in. Oh, why do I feel like they're gonna like stop and we won't see it? Oh, this is stressful.
It's been a strange day. I'm restless. I'll stand this evening's duty.
Their plan is working so smoothly, it's actually scary. I mean, it makes sense. Their plan was too good. Is he really gonna do it? Or like try to at least? Oh.
Believe me, I had no choice.
Oh, it's like he doesn't want to do that. He knew. Oh, he got warned. Oh no, I knew they were gonna have to fight together. Oh no. I don't want them to have to fight. Ah, no. Oh, the poor, oh no, poor her.
Run, Elinda! Run and find Salori!
Oh, I'm scared of her moving as well. Oh no. Oh, this is so hard to watch. The brothers fighting against it. I mean, I guess it was inevitable if you really think of it, but this is really intimate.
Your Grace!
Salori!
See, he's not gonna know who is who, is he?
With me, Your Grace!
Yeah, the door's locked.
Which is Eric?
See this? I knew this was gonna happen. Fudge, I'm so stressed. No matter who wins now, they're not gonna be able to trust either, is it? They're not, right?
You party not! I still love you, brother.
Please don't kill each other. Oh, they're not gonna know, are they? Oh, I have a feeling that the brother that was sent here was the one who won. He came to kill Rhaenyra, instead he had to kill his own brother.
Your Grace.
Eric.
Forgive me.
No!
It is ignorance.
Fortune egg.
Vanity.
And now they knew that they came for her as well.
That Aegon must be kept in check, as does Sir Christian, the two of them together.
But his devotion cannot be questioned if it does come to war.
He's ensured it.
Yeah, probably.
Aegon is still malleable. It is the death of the child that has unstrung him.
I can't stay.
Probably not. I feel like they are too much up against him.
Plans I'll return to Old Town. The High Towers still have strength, and you have a son there who'll take more kindly to instruction.
Daron?
The High Garden.
Huh?
The Tyrells must be taken in hand. Their bannermen are wavering. His blood will cool. In time you may yet return.
I thought she had 3 children. Does she have 4?
We will yet prevail and bring forth peace, I still believe. As long as you and I hold fast.
I have sinned.
Why is she telling him that though?
I do not wish to hear it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like he doesn't care at all and also don't want to know. I feel like maybe Alicent feels like she needs to tell someone and maybe there's no one else to tell. Oh. Aegon. She left him? Huh? I thought she was gonna comfort him. That took me by some surprise, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that she was gonna actually comfort him, but she just left him. Holy heck. Oh, and here they are again. If she says no to him, is he gonna react the same way as he did with Rhaenyra? Oh? What? I don't know what to think of this. Does she hate him but still wants to use him, or still likes him, or... I guess I shall find out in another episode. Wow, okay. Okay, this episode, I feel like it really started to show the very fast, rippling consequences of the stuff that happened in the first episode. A mother's pain, making her seek revenge, and a husband who does what he believes is the best for him and not necessarily what everyone else wants, causing a child, the future heir of the throne, to be killed. You can see how those things have set so many emotions in play and also a slight panic. It has made chaos ensue, and all decisions made in this episode basically has been decisions that are not thought through, who is made in the moment, and who might lead to even bigger overall consequences. Wow, very good episode. I felt so bad. It was so hard watching Helaena and also Alicent go through the city, sitting on that ride right after Jaehaerys' body. That must have been brutal, and you can see it's affecting Aegon a lot. The way Aegon like speaks about it, it kind of makes it sound like he feels threatened and not respected, but I do believe that the shock and heartache of losing his child is the bigger part of it, even if he doesn't put that into words, because the way he is acting is very irrational, and I get that, because like losing a child is not easy. The way that Aegon and Helaena looked at each other in the stairwell though, I wonder what that meant. Honestly, I wonder what that meant. I'm not surprised that Otto Hightower isn't the Hand anymore, because I feel like it's something that he has considered earlier. It's his granddad, it was his Hand's king, and Otto Hightower thinks very highly of himself, and I don't think that that really suits someone like Aegon. Or, but maybe it's a good thing for Aegon, technically speaking, in terms of like power and stuff, but I don't think it's someone that he can work very well with, because he feels demised and belittled all the time. And when he started like shouting at them, both of them, both like Christian Cole and Aegon, I was like, you're still talking to the king, this is not gonna end well, and it didn't. Yeah, I was not surprised, but I was very surprised that he named Cole as the new Hand. I did not see that coming. Sure, I wasn't sure that he was gonna name, and I keep forgetting his name, I don't know why, the guy who has been on Alicent's side sort of, and like assassinated his own brother and whatnot. I thought maybe he'd name him, but I did not think Christian Cole. I get though, because like he's kind of been on his side and like he's supported all that he wants to do, but regardless of that, that was a turn. I wonder how him as a Hand is gonna pan out, if that's even gonna work. And I wonder if Aemon is gonna think something about not being named Hand, because I believe that he would kind of want to be Hand. Maybe it would give him more power at least. We didn't see much of Aemon in this episode, but it kind of sounded like he admitted to being partially the reason that Luke is dead, which I found interesting. I still don't think that he wanted to actually kill him, but I think that he recognizes that him dying was still partially his fault from how he acted, and maybe the way that like they argued and stuff made the dragons act out at each other, because they could feel like the Rhaenyra's emotions potentially. And I have to say, the plan that they had to assassinate Rhaenyra worked a little bit too well, and it's a little scary, because it almost happened. I didn't actually think that it was going to, and I'm actually sad seeing both of them go, but that must have been brutal, having to fight each other. Like, sure, you can go your separate ways in life, and fighting each other, that's just a whole new level of heartache. I have to say too that I can understand Rhaenyra in this episode being accused of something so horrible as to kill a child like that. Sure, I know that she sent after Aemond, and I don't agree with her, but I can see that more, but I don't think that she would actually go after Jaehaerys or even accept that as being enough for her son being killed. And as she said, I wouldn't do that to a child, and also not to Helaena. Helena's like the most innocent party in this entire saga so far. She has done nothing, and I don't see Rhaenyra doing that to her. I truly don't see that. I like how she put her foot down towards Daemon as well. Scared of the consequences of that? Yes, terrifying. But I think she had a lot of good points, and I think a lot of it was the truth. I don't think she was ever truly able to trust him and ever could. I still think that she has really strong feelings for him. I believe they love each other, but trust is really important, and I think that even though Daemon maybe wants good things for Rhaenyra, I don't know if he could ever accept her giving him orders. And being the king consort, that would be the case. Because he's always slightly, like, he's taking her orders and her side, but twisting it in the way that he wants it, which has had its consequences several times now. But I believe that sending him away-ish could potentially have even bigger consequences. She really kept her cool though throughout the episode, considering everything that's happened. She has been very level-headed, and I like that she let Mysaria, I think she's called, the White Worm, go. She was like, my house said that that is what we were gonna do, so I am gonna honor that, and I am going to let her go. And I think that that is what saved her life. If she wouldn't have let her go, first off, she wouldn't have seen the brother come in, but I also think that her honoring that, and actually, like, sure, she was harsh towards her, but she was still plain and open. I feel like Rhaenyra spoke to her like a person, which I don't believe everyone does. I think that might have made her respect her a little bit, and that could be a huge advantage. I'm kind of hoping it'd be. I'd like to see them working together. That'd be a cool combo. We'd have like Rhaenys and Mysaria and Rhaenyra, and it would be this girl trio, woman trio, and I feel like I'd enjoy that. I'd enjoy that. That'd be very cool to see. There was like smaller conversations, like the one between Baela and Jake, I think. Baela? Yeah. Then I just feel like hints towards something that we might see later in the season. I'm very, 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 very excited to watch the next episode. I feel like this one showed the consequences and also opened up how bad this is gonna get. So exactly kind of what I expected with its twists and turns though. And I really enjoyed this one. I'd love to know what you thought of this episode. Maybe I missed some details, maybe you have your own theories. You know, leave them down below when you watched it the first time or when you watched it with me. I would love to know. Or maybe you just want to go and say hi. Feel free to come and say hi as well. If you enjoyed the video, it would mean a lot if you gave it a thumbs up as well. And of course, subscribe for upcoming videos. I really appreciate y'all being here, and I hope that you'll have an amazing rest of your day, night, morning, midnight snack, breakfast, whichever time it is for you when you're watching this. And I'll see you very soon. Bye!